Warren Buffett says, if you buy things that you don't need, you will have to sell the things you need to live in the future. Every time you feel like, I need money now, ask yourself, is it to buy a need or a want? If the answer is want, just drop it. If the answer is need, I will tell you 3 tips here in this video where you can get money without taking a loan. Welcome to Freedom English channel. This is Sanaram, and in case if you are not subscribed to our channel yet, please go ahead, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. When we are in need of money, the first thing that strikes our mind is I will take a loan. We end up taking personal loan, which actually has high interest rates. So in this video, I am going to give you 3 tips using which you can arrange money without taking loan. And the first tip is sell the unused things which are lying around in your household. I'll give you examples here. First one, mobile phone. Our old mobile phones which we are using a year ago or maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago will be there in the shelf, maybe in your wardrobe or somewhere within your house. Find out if it is in working condition, sell it off. In case if it has a minor problem, fix it. Maybe it will take 1000 or 1200 rupees to fix it. But when you sell it, you might get 5000 or 6000 depending on the mobile which you are holding and of course the condition of it. Second one, if you have an extra bike or a car, you can sell it off, correct? It would be standing there in the shed and you're not using it anymore. For example, maybe in 1999 you had an Omni van. You were using it by that time, but now it is not of any use. So you can actually plan to sell it off. And you know what? Vintage items have more value. So if you're someone who is in need of money and you don't have any other options apart from taking a loan, I would say if this car is of no use to you or maybe this bike is of no use to you, go ahead and sell it off. Third one, furnitures. We all upgrade. We want to upgrade our houses as well. So we will upgrade the furnitures which we are using in our house. So if you have old furnitures, maybe chairs or sofa sets or beds or maybe cots or maybe jula, which means a swing, you can just sell it off because there are people who are wanting to buy it. You have so many websites where you can put these pictures and give a quote and then say this is available for sale. People will buy it. I can say OLX is a platform like that. Facebook Market is a platform like that where people buy second-hand stuffs. So if you have furniture which is of no use, which is lying in your home, maybe in a separate room where you don't go at all, I would say or I would suggest you or request you to sell those furnitures and make money out of it instead of taking a loan. Fourth point, old saris. Ladies, come on, just go to your wardrobe and have a look. You will have around 50 to 60 saris piled up in your wardrobe, but you normally use maybe 10 to 15 saris every day. So what are you going to do with that 35 plus saris which is lying in the wardrobe? It is of no use and there are places where you can sell these saris for second hand. So why to keep it in your wardrobe? Let it be useful to someone else because we are tired of it. We have used it n number of times and now it is out of trend and we don't need it anymore. But yes, we keep it there because it feels nice to see a wardrobe fully packed, but that is not necessary. So let those 35 saris go out, sell it and you can get money out of it, to which you can actually buy new saris. Old books. Here, if you are a bookworm, you will have so much of sentiments attached to the books. But if you are in a situation where you actually need money and the only option that is left for you is to take loan, I would suggest you don't put yourself in a debt trap. Instead, you can sell these books. The memories will always be in your brain. You can always cherish it. It is okay if you sell these books away. And if you know that person and in future if you have enough money, you can rebuy it. It's completely fine. I do understand there will be sentiments attached to all the old stuffs. But if you are in a situation which can become worse in case if you end up taking a loan, I would suggest you sell off these books. Likewise, sell off all the old stuffs which are lying in your house and which is not used by you anymore. Our sixth point is electronic items. It can be a microwave oven or it can be an induction or anything which you're not using. For you, it is something which you don't use and you don't need. But if you give it off as a second hand to someone, they actually will use it every day. And you're giving it in a cheaper price. So it is affordable for them. So why can't we be a help to someone else who are actually in need of help? We can also think it that way, right? So my sixth point here is if you have any electronic items which are not used by you, go ahead and if they have any minor problem, fix it up and sell it off to others. And seventh point, bicycles. So if you have bicycles which you were using in college time or in school time, it is still standing there. Trust me, there is some other college student or a school student who is actually willing to get a bicycle. We are in need of money, they are in need of bicycle. Why don't we meet each other? Which means that you're going to sell it, they are going to purchase it, you're going to get your money, they're going to get the bicycle. So it's a win-win here. So why to keep that bicycle in somewhere in the corner of your house, let it getting webbed by the spider and no one touches it and no one even uses it. And the thing is, everyone forgot that there was a bicycle. So I'm reminding you here, if you have a bicycle at your place, go ahead, dust it out and keep it for sale. Someone will buy it, you will get the money which you need and they will get the bicycle which they needed. So the first tip was selling the unused items which are lying in your house. The second one, rent out things. First, you can rent out your car or your bike. If you're someone who goes to 9 to 6 job, you actually have a bike and a car. So you can use the bike in order to commute from your office and your home. And the car which is ideally standing in your home, you can use this car as something which actually can create money for you, which means you are going to give this car out for rent. I had a friend of mine who actually did that. So he used to have an Omni van. I would say this was like years before. So he had the Omni van which was used by his father. His father got transferred to Gulf, so he moved there. The car was unused. So what he did was he used this car. He spoke to office and gave this car to the office, another office which he was not working. And that office used to use this car, the Omni van, from 9 to 6 in the morning to pick up and drop the employees of that organization. And for that, this guy was getting paid, who my friend was getting paid. So basically, the car was in good maintenance because the office was using it. And for giving the car, my friend was also getting money out of it, which he didn't give the car just like that. He didn't sell it off. He just gave it for rent. So car belonged to him. His father was fine with that. And at the same time, he was making money out of it. So if you're in need of money, don't jump into loan immediately. If you have an extra car or extra bike, you can rent it out to places where they're going to use it and pay you for that. Second one, if you live in a complete apartment and it belongs to you and you have a flat which is empty, you can rent out this flat. So you will get money out of it every month. But in case if you're living in one flat, which means like a 2 BHK or a 3 BHK, and you're 2 people and you're using only one room, you have 2 rooms which actually can get you rent. So you can bring in your friends, you can tell them, we will stay together. So totally it's 15,000, we'll pay 5,000 per room, which means you will be paying 5,000 which is already shared with your friend. So you'll be paying 2,500 and there are 2 other rooms from which you'll be getting 10,000. So basically you're paying no rent there. So think like this. Loan is not the only option from where you can get money. You can make money from so many ways. The thing is, we're always blindfolded. We only follow one thing. So when we are in need of money, the first thing that strikes our brain is loan. It's not like that. So if you have an extra room in your flat, go ahead, rent it out, and that will give you money in time of need. Third one, hoardings. So if you're in a place where they can put up a banner, you can give that place to any brands. They will put up a banner in order to advertise their brands, and since they have utilized your place, you will be getting paid for it. So this is one way of getting money without taking loan. Fourth point, parking. Parking is a big problem. Not every place will have a good parking, correct? So if you are living next to a commercial building or next to an office building and they are in need of a parking space, and if you have that parking space within your premises, you can actually provide it to the company or to the commercial place because they will be paying you every month and you can have a good deal with them, and this will be a regular income which you'll be getting from the office or the commercial building. Second tip was renting out things. Third one, if you have assets which actually give less return than bank loans, sell it off. For example, gold, silver, dot. So if you're in a situation and you have good amount of gold in your hand, sell it. Don't think of keeping the gold safe and taking a loan or putting yourself in a debt trap, which is not a good decision. Same thing applies to silver and to plot. If you find a good deal and it is the right time to sell it off, don't have a second thought, sell it. You can always buy gold, silver, plot, and anything you want in life when you're financially independent and you're financially stable. So if you need to achieve that stability, you should always say no to debts. And personal loan is something you should always say no to because the interest which they're going to charge from you is going to be tremendous. And I don't want you to get into any debt trap. So basically in this video, I have given you 3 tips using which you can actually arrange money without taking loan in a situation where you actually need money in urgency. Number 1, you will sell the unused items which are in your house. Second one, you will rent out things which you have it as your own. And third one, you will sell the assets which actually give you less returns than bank loan. So if you like this video, go ahead and give a thumbs up. If you think it will be beneficial for others who are actually in need of money urgently, please go ahead and share. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, subscribe our channel, click the bell icon. And Freedom app, you should have Freedom app in your phone. If you ask me why, you have business, farming, personal finance, 3 categories. And these 3 categories put together have 1,000+ courses. And we have so many mentors for each courses who will come and tell you A to Z about the course what you're going to watch. For example, I will say, if you want to start a business on jute bag making, we have a complete course for that. In the end, you will have a full knowledge about how to start the business, how to sell your product, and how to make profit, and how to reinvest it and make your business very big. So it not only limits to jute bag making, we have so many business courses, so many farming courses, and so many personal finance courses. What is stopping you from going ahead and learning all these stuffs? Just you. So what you have to do here, go install our Freedom app, register your name, and change your life. With this point, I finished my video. I'll catch you again in the next. Until then, you guys take care and bye-bye.